Not lazy, you're not dumb, you're just playing the wrong game. While the world screams for attention, there's one kind of person who wins. The silent strategist. He doesn't shout, he doesn't chase, he waits and he watches. And when he makes his move, he changes everything. And you've met him before, Oreki Houtaro. This is how you become him. So let's talk about mastering the art of energy conservation. Oreki doesn't move unless he must, but when he does, he dismantles everything like it's a game. His first habit? Let's talk about ruthless prioritization. He trains his brain to ignore everything that doesn't matter. This guy's always in his own world. Most people burn out not because they do too little, but because they think too much about everything that don't move the needle and pointless shit. Oreki understands the economy of thoughts. He doesn't chase every single detail and he doesn't give a shit either. He scans, he filters, and he waits. Genius isn't in the volume of thoughts, it's in precision. So what's the actual habit here? What am I yapping for? Each morning pick 3 things, just 3, and decide what matters, what's noise, and what's bait, and drop everything else. This is like the mental version of turning off the light in a mansion except the one you're using. Oreki acts like a lion. He lays around, he lazes, but he only gets up for the real thing. So for example, in the lion kingdom, the male lion doesn't actually go hunt for food. It's the female lions. But when there's like a big buffalo and they're fucking up, the male lion then steps up and just smokes the buffalo. That's kind of how Oreki acts like, and that's how you should be acting like. Don't be worrying about what profile picture you should put on, just worry about making content. Number 2, weaponize laziness into a strategy. Oreki, he's not lazy, he's strategically idle. There's a difference. While others sprint in circles, Oreki stands still, observes, and lets the chaos reveal patterns. The unconventional habit here is to delay action deliberately, not to procrastinate, but delay like a trap waiting to spring. He lets others make the first move, expose their intentions, and burn energy on false leads. Then he strikes once with devastating clarity. So try this. Next time you're a problem, be like Bruce Lee. The bunch of people were chasing after him, he went into a room and he got trapped. He's not gonna go bang on a door that's already locked. He's just gonna sit down, rest his energy, and then wait for the enemy to come through the door so you can beat the shit out of them. So let the pressure build. Let everyone else rush, and in the silence, the truth will rise unfiltered, and you'll see options that they miss because you waited. Now let's go to the third habit. Develop cold empathy. Understand without attachment. Oreki never gets emotionally entangled with the mystery he solves. He understands people but doesn't get pulled into the whirlpools. That's how he keeps clarity when others drown. Geniuses don't disconnect from people, they observe them like chess pieces. Cold empathy is the habit of observing emotion without being ruled by it. So to do this, you need detachment, not distance. So look, train this. The next time someone shares a problem with you, don't respond emotionally. Reflect their story to them as a pattern. So when X did Y, you felt Z because you expected A. Watch their eyes, you'll see it, and it works like magic. You just decoded their main better than their therapist. Oreki uses this in the anime to predict outcomes, motives, and deconstruct every social interaction like a living equation. If you're able to do this in your own life, you're gonna be a complete different person. It's gonna change your life. So let's go to the 4th habit now. Embrace intellectual boredom. While others chase adrenaline, Oreki thrives in boredom. Not because he likes it, but because genius lives in the boredom. The 4th habit is seeking out seemingly mundane and breaking it open. That festival mystery, a forgotten library book, a club old tradition, or why your business is not working, or why you're getting all these shitty marks is usually in the dull, boring things that you find like entire roads. So you can train this by asking one question every day. What am I not seeing? And carrying that into your everyday life. Watch the quiet things, the old notice board, the teacher's offhand comments, the way people interact with you. That's where Oreki minds hunts. Start writing one boring thing each day, then unravel it. Track patterns and ask why until the question bites back. That's how you train your genius to thrive. But don't be like a weirdo and asking someone 1,000 questions every single day on Discord, because that's just being a loser. Number 5, the final habit you need. and it's the best one. It's conserve energy but explode when it counts. Oreki's final habit is the most dangerous, a calculated burst of billions. You see this a lot in the anime. People are like, yo, there's this mystery, you need to solve it, blah blah blah. And this guy's just going around, he's like, nah, I don't feel like it, blah blah blah. But then when he explodes, it's like, okay, he finishes it, like he solves the mystery in 5 minutes. So look, he doesn't drip feed energy like a leaking faucet. He holds it in, he builds pressure, he stores the insight, and then boom, he unleashes it all in one masterstroke. That's what stuns everyone. That's what genius looks like. Not constant excellence, but time detonation. The habit? Prepare in silence. Study, plan, watch, and wait. And when your moment comes, go full throttle. Solve what no one else can. Say what no one else expects. Execute flawlessly and then vanish. People will remember you as a consistent thing, but they'll remember the impact and fear the silence that follow. So, these habits aren't easy, they aren't normal, and they're not for the everyday thinker. They're for the manipulator of truth, the observer of patterns, and the one who moves only when it's time. To be like Oreki, you don't need more energy, you need better strategy. You don't need more effort, you need less waste. Think like a ghost, watch like a hawk, and strike like a god. Most people live loud, dumb lives full of noise and motion, while Oreki prefers the quiet and like more boring life, and he outsmarts all of them. So look, what habit will you master first? Thank you guys for watching, and peace on the street.